Abusia mo bia kwa ba de ba akroma TV GH so ya amo mensa enimidin enche bia na onumuyanfo Sam George metre ni go pram na hyebedwani wode beto Ghana mountain so say eye LGBTQ nsensam a chese pagya ne ho emne bia na chese aye dadwa no de enti a eye bio no omompa se ye emane nye mna ene say onumuyanfo na nakufu ado anka obesan no woni NPP mpanifo ni bi titiriw ene Kwame Ayimadumu no chese omakwakwagi sika bi de mu edupa afri eye LGBTQ nkrofo no ho meche turumfo no ho ne sayoti no ntina ama eye bill no adile na sansensem beto Ghana mountain so no e na chese ye twe ne daare a ano edempa na honorable Kwame Ayimadu a waya chairman for constitutional legal and eye parliamentary affairs ono ode na no ababetum say onu mom na wose wohwe na mna no omoye ho totoye nanso ekamea ye say eye odmunyanfo Sam George ode prepare ho esan so wo prepare ho so ahwe be mistake for so kase pa na ebe ya nka ne nsem bi oka no ontwe ensan na opese ogu eye na nakufu ado ene Dr. Nana-Bawumia ene ono so enhu fi omkoje sika be obabia emna na omugu so eye ho totoye abusu aye kwene nkotie ho no abo Ayimadu kwan ofa so a wo kyekere nsem ni mu ede to Ghana mountain so na yem na sese ya
viewers. My attention has been drawn to the press conference that was done by the minority, accusing the chairman of the Constitutional, Legal and Parliamentary Affairs for not being at the chamber to prosecute the anti-gay bill. It is not their bill when he speaks to say that the other side doesn't want to prosecute their bill. It is the bill of parliament. It came in as a private member's bill. And once a bill comes as a private member's bill, it was referred to the Committee on Constitutional, Legal and Parliamentary Affairs. Now, the committee had spent money on this bill more than any other bill that I'm aware of. Now, we submitted a report. The report we submitted last meeting. The whole of this meeting, it has been on the order paper. And today's order paper is at page 20. Sorry, it doesn't start at page 21. Let me get the correct page. It starts at page 29. That is the proper human rights and Ghanaian family values bill. The bill has been here and we have not prosecuted it. And Sam George knows we have not prosecuted because the speaker, the religious bodies came to the speaker. We got to a point that we're looking at the medicals, that we wanted to rehab people that will go into, that will fall into as victims of the LGBTQ plus. And the speaker suggested that we should meet the religious bodies to see how best we can incorporate that into the bill. Now, our initial response is that it may not be sustainable so far as because the contribution of monies and whatnot. But I discussed it with the ranking member. And we said that we have to do one workshop to iron out creases. Last week, I went to the speaker's office. The speaker asked me on this bill. And I said, Mr. Speaker, this is the game plan. And we need to do something around this before we can go ahead and do it. Leadership had not drawn my attention that we should go ahead and prosecute or do consideration on this bill. At any rate, this is not the only bill that is at the consideration stage. The interstate succession bill has been there almost the whole of our meeting, and that starts from page 21. Nobody thinks of prosecuting this, and then we have the proper human sexual rights and Ghanaian family values at page 29. When Speaker called me at the office, if we start today, there is no way we can finish these amendments before this meeting ends. So why should I start? If at any rate, he said it's their bill and he should not accuse the wrong person. That's if any person mounts nobody has said that he wanted to go on. If the leadership had agreed, I prosecute what the leadership would decide to do. And if leadership agrees that we have to go ahead and do the consideration, so be it. But there are other creases that we need to iron out. And we need one meeting to finish up with that. Today, I came to the house, but I was asked by the Minister of Interior to represent him at the Ghana National Fire Service. They are doing the second conference of the 60 years anniversary, and I needed to be there. So I went there to prosecute the agenda of government. I have not been lying idle. When I came in, there were other statements. It was when I came in that somebody raised a statement on the what do you call it? The toll booths, people that had been sacked, the less privileged ones that had been sacked, and then contributions were made and whatnot, and the speaker concluded on that. Apart from that, if the other side or my people or parliament would want to work, there are other things that they ignore. For instance, item number 38 on the motion paper today is the Ghana Industrial Property Office Bill. To be read the second time, debate has been made. This was arrested by the NDC side that our numbers would not support that, and we did not go on to do that. We cannot take a decision on that. They also arrested the Chartered Institute of Restructuring and Insolvency Practitioners Ghana Bill, also 2023. That one was also arrested because they said we don't have the numbers. Do we now have the numbers to prosecute interstate succession law? Do we have the numbers to prosecute the proper human sexual rights? It is not fair. When I had already communicated to the sponsors of this bill that we still need to meet and iron out creases. They can ask Honorable Dafiamoko and discuss it. I've discussed it with the leader. So I think that it is not right for us to do that. But if we want to be serious, I would say, because from next week, we are going to prosecute the budget. Motions and other things would be submitted, and there's no way we'll have an opportunity to be doing consideration. If they wanted us to do consideration, we would have done it long time ago, a week ago, or 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, or even 2 months ago. I would say that it is just an ordinary propaganda that they are making. Kwame Enyimadu, and for that matter, the chairman, have not done anything. And it is not a bill that is being prosecuted by the NDC side. It is a bill that the whole parliament unanimously accepted the
same say na honorable Ayimadu what they eto Ghana mountain eso or the nchechiremu ato pa na sansensem na ekoso ni na eye ntro ne anwa eye kwan bi on pese omofa so egu Nana Akufo-Addo obofo kese a Ghana nyina yedi na yawo ne ho efi nti wotibia bon galaway no krebiala ennim eha eye Akroma TV GH so ena ede edikan a wo hwe Akroma TV ana eni de kwan so mesre wiye pa se wo betabri akunchire wonsa a subscribe ababeka ebusuako ni ho se de be ya news bi ebeto Ghana monte eso do wo so benya bi ahwe ne kama pa isan se ba no amanyonsemu a ye na yedikan ewumu yamfa sida kase yamfa smart agro innovations eno ho no everything farming bibia related to kuayo Mwayen de and the mesro sebeko YouTube and so such smart agro innovations. Share videos in the binanya nim de foforo na fa ye ukua said be ya ukua yo nso ebcp na asita. Omaya de share hanam de kase no ebc. Me a mekenkan edema mo no. Edin a meje so ene yaw amo mi nsa. Makra mo.